Rava Kesari. Looks easy, right? Rava, sugar, ghee, and water. So, why does it turns out lumpy, dry, or even chewy? Half of the time you make it at home. There is a reason that five-star hotel kesari stays glossy, soft, melt in your mouth even hours after it cools. Amma is breaking down every hidden rule today, including one golden step that almost no restaurants ever reveal. By the end of this video, your Rava Kesari will reveal the best sweet shop in South India.
Namaskara everyone, welcome back to Deepaks Kitchen. Today, Amma's restaurant style Rava Kesari. It looks simple, it isn't. Let's begin. Welcome to Deepaks Kitchen. New video every Tuesday and Friday at 11 am. Come, let's cook.
Here's everything you need. Take a screenshot if you want. The golden ratio. A heavy bottomed pan, thick base, and it's non-negotiable. Medium flame, here's the golden ratio, and it decides everything that comes after. For every 1 cup of rava, you need exactly half a cup of fat, not less. Reduce this and your Rava Kesari turns dry the moment it cools. And here's Amma's techniques, a 50-50 split. A quarter cup of pure desi ghee and a quarter cup of neutral oil. Ghee for the rich flavor, oil to keep it soft and glossy for hours. Pour this half cup mix in, let it heat gently. 1 tablespoon of raisins, that's vanadrakshi. Now 15 to 20 cashew nuts. Fry 20 to 30 seconds until golden brown. And right now, Amma's aroma secret, 5 whole cloves. That subtle floral warmth elevates the entire dish. Do not skip this. The 5-star hotel secret. Now watch closely. Before anything else, Amma takes out 4 tablespoons of this hot fat mixture and sets it aside.
Why? What does holding back 4 tablespoons of oil and ghee actually do? Hold that thought, watch till the end, and Amma will reveal exactly why.
1 cup, exactly 250 grams of medium upma rava into the pan. The same rava which you use to make the upmas regularly. Into the pan, flame to the lowest possible setting. Roast continuously 4 full minutes. No shortcuts here. Why does your Rava Kesari taste raw or flowy? The answer is under roasted rava. How will you know when it's done? You will smell a deep toasted aroma and the rava will shift to a light biscuit brown color. The fat and semolina are perfectly married.
Now we're heading into the most debated step in all of Rava Kesari. Water first or sugar first? Amma is about to show you the method, the one that delivers real depth. If you want Amma's deep dive secrets landing directly on your feed, subscribe to Deepaks Kitchen so you never miss a masterclass. Now let's tackle this.
Here's the debate. Beginners usually boil the rava in water first, then add the sugar. Safer, easier. Fewer lumps, but the hotel method, the one that builds the real depth and the real taste, cooks the sugar directly with the roasted rava and fat before water even touches it. It's sticky, it takes patience, and Amma insists on showing you the professional way because that is where you can go wrong, and that is why Amma wants to solve that problem. For 1 cup of rava, 1 cup of sugar, 1:1 ratio. But look closely, I have taken slightly less, 90%. Here's why. Amma won't make Rava Kesari without pineapple. Fresh chopped if you have it, but today, pineapple squash, 2 to 3 tablespoons. That squash is already sweet and that sweetness makes up exactly the 10% of sugar I held back. The ratio still balances perfectly. And Amma's mandatory sweet balancer, 2 pinches of salt. Do not miss this. Flame on the lowest setting, mix constantly. 2 to 3 minutes. Here's where most people go wrong with this method. Because the rava is already dry at this stage, the sugar dissolves gradually and without constant stirring, it turns lumps too easily. This is exactly why that precise half cup of fat ratio matters so much. It's what carries this stage through smoothly. Keep mixing. If you spot lumps, don't panic. Mash them against the side of the pan. Keep stirring. Look at this. After 3 minutes, no lumps, smooth, glistening, perfectly emulsified, even doing it the harder way. Now, 2 pinches of cardamom powder and 1 pinch of turmeric powder, purely for that natural golden color. No artificial colors needed here. Now, the absolute make or break moment of this entire recipe: how much water and at what temperature. And here is the golden rule that no restaurants will ever tell you, but you know Amma, she will reveal everything. For every 1 cup of rava, 2.5 cups of boiling piping hot water, not lukewarm, not room temperature, boiling water. Bring the flame to the lowest, keep a safe distance, and this water will splutter the moment it touches the hot pan. Pour it in. Mix thoroughly. Because we already emulsified the rava with the fat and sugar, it will not form lumps here. Stir continuously 2 to 3 minutes and watch the rava absorb the water, swell and turn velvety. How will you know it's cooked? The kesari will leave the side of the pan and slide cleanly off the spatula. Now, remember those 4 tablespoons of reserved ghee and oil set aside at the very start, and this is the moment to reveal that secret. Pour that reserved fat over this rava kesari right now. Cook just 1 more minute. Here's exactly why this works. Adding this fat at the very end instead of all at once earlier coats every single grain of rava. It seals in the moisture,
Gives you that glass-like sheen and keeps soft even hours after it's made. This is the 5-star secret. Give it one final mix, it's complete.
Look at this. Melt in your mouth, glossy, aromatic, perfectly balanced. This is a 5-star hotel quality made completely in your own kitchen. Before you go, here are Amma's commandments to memorize. 1. Half a cup of fat for every cup of rava. Split evenly, ghee and oil. 2. Set aside 4 tablespoons of that fat before roasting. 3. Low flame 4 minutes roast until biscuit colored. 4. 1:1 rava to sugar. Emulsify the sugar in the fat before water touches it. 5. 2 pinches of salt to awaken the sweetness. 6. Exactly 2.5 cups of piping hot boiling water per cup of rava. 7. That reserved fat poured in right at the end. This is what gives you hours of softness and that glossy sheen. Follow this and this rava kesari comes out exactly right every single time, even if you are a beginner. Try this at home and tell Amma in comments how smooth your rava kesari turned out.
Want Amma's hotel style masala upma as our next video? Comment hotel style masala upma below. If enough of you ask for it, that becomes our next video.
New recipe every Tuesday and Friday right here on Deepaks Kitchen.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to Deepaks Kitchen and hit the bell icon. Until we meet again in the next video, this is Deepak Kshatriya signing off. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. Namaskara.